probably won't bother with those.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a boot camp instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you. So call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Not gonna lie, pretty much like all of the voice actors in this game so far, at least to me, they kind of sound bored. But anyway, let's go on here.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
So again, just a tutorial.
Soldiers who have learned their trade in the heat of real combat know how to sleep whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between them and the kids who have only been exposed to VR simulation training. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
Right. Yeah, I think well, never mind. I'll come back to that thought.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
Oh, they just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah, and they say he's using stealth, too.
I haven't killed anyone.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Okay. No, what I was gonna say though is we're gonna kinda not really playing the definitive version of each game necessarily, but like this is obviously the best looking version of MGS1, and we have the texture pack and things like that. We're gonna be playing the best looking version of MGS2 when we move on to that. That's gonna have it's gonna be the Master Collection version of PC, of course, and then it's gonna be modded as well to look a little bit better. So that'll be cool. Then obviously MGS Delta will be Delta, and MGS4 will be the PC release, so be a nice little project for us. Again, advantage of having the first-person view is we can kind of just cheese this dude. And I suppose it's an advantage of having the M9, is we can just literally just put everyone to sleep. Try and chuck a chaff. Doesn't really matter. How about that? Actually, you know what? Just take me out. I did not want to get spotted there. So if I remember correctly, in the original, you can kind of go into the cone of the camera just a tiny bit. It's like not... Oh shit. It's not like a perfect representation on the Soliton radar, but in this it seems to be very picky. Which is fine. Just kill me. Just kill me.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Snake. There's the cutscene again. Oh, never mind. Wrong vent. Good night. So shooting them in the back works as well. There's a guy below us, but he's in a locked room, so I'm not really worried about him. Let's get out of here before this camera turns back on. Thank you. And then we can't go in there, so really there's no point in dealing with the other camera. We may as well just drop down like this. Nothing? For some reason I don't believe you, but okay. Just trying to get some ammo. We don't have a ton of M9 ammo. Any right here? Well, there's SOCOM ammo, I mean, sure. Nothing else, I don't think. I guess we'll start with B1. Sitting here acting like I've never played this game before. Ooh. Actually, don't. Can I turn around and go back down? Other thing? 1 second. This little doodad right here, I'm not gonna lie, I do not remember what's in here. Ration, okay. Also, is this what they consider intrusion mode? Oh, okay. Just lets you look in here and get a ration. I mean, alright. I was hoping there was like an item or something in that room I would be able to get a little early, but nope. I guess that makes sense why I don't remember what's down here, because it's not worth your time. I don't know, I know what the actual button is, chill. Okay.
Kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy. That woman is built all right.
What a goober. Even anything here to really look at? That's the same room, right? That we were looking at before. I'll take the M9 ammo. Guess we'll go say hi to Meryl, and then go say hi to the DARPA chief. Sigint. I guess technically not Sigint yet, but...
A woman. Not him.
Doesn't notice Snake's fucking package up there. She's doing her sit-ups.
Huh?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent in here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for the keeping of dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
That's the official story. Got it. We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A truly historical weapon.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard that the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data, and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex, the code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping nuclear weapons.
Hey, shut up in there, will ya?
Boy turned into Spider-Man?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL. Yes, of course. There is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But... they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that...
Yes, you can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the card keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him into an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as a transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So, does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Huh? What's that? Hey, what happened?
Huh. Dead. Naomi, the chief, what happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not, Snake. You've got to understand. This counter-terrorist op is security level red. You'll need the highest security clearance to learn the real story.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you. The Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
So Mr. DARPA Chief, quote unquote, is now dead. R.I.P. Sigint. We got some ass whooping going on in the cell next to us. Trying to see if I can see any of it. No. You can see Meryl ever so slightly. And I do mean ever so slightly. Can't even get her to appear in the frame anymore. Hold on. Ain't gonna see her right there, sorta. Kinda like. No, guess not. Y'all ready for some backflips? Because we're about to see some. Maybe not this exact cutscene, but quite soon. Ah!
Move. So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking.
Now how the hell?
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. Your eyes wander. There's no confidence in them. The eyes of a rookie. You've never shot a person, have you?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of
Looks
here.
like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Let's whoop some ass. Should we go for kills? Yeah, screw it. Oops. Don't hit me. Don't you do it. Ugh.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
Need some ammo.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Hell yeah. Forgive me the FAMAS, shit. Be right back. Well, that was my fault. I didn't reload. Oh. It is way more ammo efficient to just shrink them, but whatever. Go for a good old-fashioned ass whooping. You done messed up now. What? Somebody alive down here? No? Nice. Wish I was stunned. Hell no. Did he drop that grenade? Oops. I should have just been doing that. First person. Way more accurate, obviously.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you? You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So, that was Mantis.
Right. Is there anything else in here besides that naked man that I want to grab? We already looked in the locker, right? Yeah. Yeah. Some prawn. All right. I will say one of the nicest additions to this game is the fact that you don't have to equip the cards like manually. They kind of just open. The doors just kind of just open. I quite appreciate that. And I think that's largely my opinion of this game. Like, there are definitely things about it that are good. And largely, if you've played the first MGS game, this game's fun, truthfully. Let's see, we need some C4. Like, this game is fun to play. It's just goofy as hell. But I'm not really saying anything new there, so. Let's go ahead and get some of this here C4. They reduce the backtracking in certain parts of this as well that we'll get into when we get to those parts, but I quite appreciate that as well. Like, in my opinion, this is definitely the better speedrun game in my opinion because of those quality of life fixes. You know, definitely less menuing since you don't have to equip keys and all that sort of thing, but otherwise, it's aight. Better game than Survive, right? Can't be worse. So these top ones up here, they're completely optional. So say as far as I know, but that's definitely true. SOCOM. Oh, you know what I kind of want to do? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We can go get the SOCOM suppressor. It's not going to matter for this next fight, so I'm not going to go the long way and grab it. I'll probably try to do all the bosses non-lethally, but I'm also trying to think of every boss that's in this game. This next one will definitely do non-lethally. I could say that for certain. Booyah. Yeah, and of course visually, like it's definitely a noticeable upgrade from a PS1 game, as you would hope. Between that and the texture pack, looks really nice. Not exactly sure what's going on there. We can see everybody. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and do that one too. This isn't gonna trigger an alert, is it? No. You can technically take those cameras out in the original. I mean, of course you can. It's just not exactly easy, because I think you like have to use a Stinger missile to take them out, I think. Alright, well, we got 46 shots. Should we... let's actually listen to some codec stuff before we go in here, because they might have some comments.
President Baker should be somewhere there. Hurry up and find him.
Okay.
Also, you can't use your radar around there. Mei Ling says it's because of electronic jamming. If you want to know more, ask her.
You mean American Mei Ling?
President Baker should be somewhere there.
Yeah, alright. She doesn't have just a dedicated, like,
Snake, you can't use your radar
talking
in that
frequency.
area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful.
Right. I'll save after this, so I'm not gonna do that now. Let's also talk to Stasha.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know about Metal Gear?
Just rumors. I heard it was some kind of walking tank that can deliver an accurate nuclear strike from any terrain. Mountains, deserts, swamps, wherever. But you are the real expert on Metal Gear, aren't you, Snake?
Yeah, I guess I am. But what about the PAL system that the DARPA chief mentioned?
It is a device attached to a nuclear weapons system to prevent the missile from being armed or launched. Usually a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to launch the missile.
According to the chief, there are 2 codes and the terrorists already know one of them.
The other code. If the terrorists find out that one too...
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
Interesting. Yeah, I think largely her conversations are optional throughout the entire game, Nastasha, so a lot of players don't even talk to her. I know personally I really haven't before this playthrough, but I was watching Outer Heaven on Twitch, kind of do like an in-depth story run of the original, and there's some interesting stuff, so...
PAL stands for Permissive Action Link. It's a safety system attached to nuclear missile systems. The missile cannot be fired without the insertion of a special electronic code. But if the terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missile anytime they want.
Okay. I think that'll largely be the theme throughout the games, kind of listening to these codec conversations, because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I've missed over the years. Probably a lot of stuff that I've seen before, you know, in watching videos and playing these games, of course, but yeah, curious to kind of experience it for myself, so. And in the sake of a story playthrough, I think it's fitting.
Is it possible to destroy the PAL system so that the missile can be fired even without inserting the detonation code?
I do not believe so. It is set up so that the warhead will become automatically inactive if any attempt is made to remove, deactivate, or destroy the PAL.
So, unless the terrorists either learn the detonation codes or get their hands on the detonation code override keys, there's no way they can launch.
Do not be too sure. Any system can contain bugs or malfunctions. We cannot relax yet. I do not know much about Metal Gear. Just a little I have heard. I know it appeared in Outer Heaven in 1995, and then again in Zanzibar Land in 1999.
What?
Both were third world countries led by military regimes. They secretly developed Metal Gear to increase their military and political power throughout the world. But both were stopped by a lone hero. You, Solid Snake.
I was about to say, you're telling me?
A long time ago.
Like, I wasn't there?
All the ICBM silos are closely monitored by military satellites. SLBM-equipped submarines can move secretly, but naturally they are limited to launching from the water. Finally, there are ALBMs, which can be launched from aircraft. They allow for excellent mobility, but they are somewhat unreliable. Metal Gear was developed to solve all those problems. It can move freely over any terrain and independently launch a nuclear missile at any target in the world. It completely changes the nature of the strategic arms race and destroys the delicate nuclear balance. It's a weapon to be feared, believe me. The development of Metal Gear is a cynical attempt to consolidate and increase our military dominance, while at the same time maintaining the pretense of disarming ourselves. Now that the SLCM-0 option, allowing for the sneak inspections of submarines in international waters, has been concluded, the value of submarines as strategic weapons has been greatly diminished. With Metal Gear, governments of the world will be able to avoid this type of inspection, and at the same time, stay in compliance with international nuclear treaties. Over 200 tons of plutonium and over 1,000 tons of high-grade uranium have been removed from nuclear weapons so far. And on top of that, nuclear reactors all over the world continue to produce and leak spent nuclear fuel. According to one estimate, as of the year 2005, America alone was storing over 50,000 tons of nuclear material. There is no room left in our nuclear material storage sites. That is why we need nuclear weapons disposal facilities. The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store the nuclear warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing START 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with START 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the dismantled nuclear weapons and waste around, the threat of nuclear terrorism has increased tremendously.
Ironic, isn't it?
PAL stands for Permissive Action Link. It's a safety system attached to nuclear missiles.
We heard this one, right? I believe so.
Over 200.
Yeah, we heard that one as well, I believe. So let's just try Master really quick.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning, and so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should get some sleep.
Noted.
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is about to begin, so make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time if necessary.
They're telling you if you gotta go to the bathroom, go now.
It's never a good idea to fight on too full a stomach. It'll make you groggy, maybe even sleepy. You should wait 30 minutes after eating before you play.
This is not a swimming pool.
Where I come from, a soldier who loses his head in combat is called a target. Military rations place an emphasis on calories. That's why it's best to use them along with some other type of nutritional supplement, such as vitamins or minerals. The weather in Alaska is very hard to predict. It can change on a dime. A lot of people say it's the worst weather in the world. People's reaction speed is...
Okay, thank you, Master. That was completely useless. Alright, shall we? Can we actually... Obviously we can see Ocelot from here. Can we actually hit him, though? I don't know if I want to try. Nah.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No! Don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver. Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Bring it, old man. So yeah, obviously we can cheese this fight. Like so. I would argue is kind of objectively a worse experience, but it doesn't mean I ain't gonna do it. Ow. So stop unequipping my rations. I like how I can't hit him every time. I don't care, use a ration. Oops, wrong gun. That is awesome. Had to give him one.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you? And like you, I have no name.
That exoskeleton.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kinda like psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top-secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah. Anyway, how did they get your code?
I I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny guy. So, the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? It can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Oh, those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree. But what do they really want?
Who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry. Always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. Do you still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
Prison? That female soldier.
She said that she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes. She stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Huh? Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the package. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away, but tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
Oh. You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
Well, you'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The nuclear threat hasn't disappeared. The threat is more real than ever before. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to use it or dispose of it.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with nowhere to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age where any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
The Russians and Chinese still pursue a policy of deterrence. Do you see? Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the U.S. Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even that bunch on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
Just call it the military-industrial complex. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you or your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here. This is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure that you report this to Jim, to your boss. I'll give you my card, too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. You go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What? What did you do to me? No! No! It can't be! Those pent Con bastards! So they actually went and did it! Oh. Oh.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell? Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or digoxin. But we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. We have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.